Hi y'all, my name's Dan. I serve at the Mid-Rivers campus as campus pastor, and today we're looking at Galatians chapter 1 verses 11 through 24. I'd encourage you to spend time in the Bible and read that passage. I want to share a couple of thoughts suggesting some devotional reading. In that particular passage, you'll see Paul unpack his spiritual journey and his story, and he's doing this for friends of his that he's very concerned that they understand how close to the gospel he sees himself, how much his identity is not just derived from but rooted in the person and the presence of Jesus Christ through faith. So it's really a wonderful passage. So I want to pose two questions here. Number one, are you a student of your faith story? That's a question that for me has really become more prominent in my life in the last 5 years even. And I've found that it's very important, not so that I can always explain it to others, but so that I can recognize God's work in my own life. What is my faith story? What does Jesus mean to me, and how am I growing in grace? I have an idea of how I want to end my life. I want to make sure that on my very last day on the planet that I'm confessing Jesus as Lord. All the days in between, though, strung together, I expect will create some kind of story tracing God's movement and God's work throughout that. My second question, so in addition to do you understand your own faith story, my second question is, are you a story carrier for others? I think one of the neatest things about this passage is that we're not only welcomed to understand where Paul comes from and how he sees himself, but we are invited to celebrate his story. Similarly, in the church, as faith stories are shared, it's a point of celebration and it's a point of love to carry each other's faith journey well. I'm reminded of a very simple saying, but your success is my success. My success is your success. Like, as a team, we win together. I think in the church, as we celebrate faith stories well, and all have different starting points, all have different entry points, all have different current moments. As we celebrate faith stories well, we're celebrating the work of Jesus Christ in our world, in our day, and that is a very exciting thing.